Hello, and welcome to another episode of The Pulse. If you're wondering why I'm wearing boxing gloves and punching on a bag, you have to stay tuned, so don't go away. We'll have more on The Pulse. Hello, and welcome back to this exciting episode of The Pulse. I'm your host, Sam Red. When I left you, I had on a pair of boxing gloves and I was standing at the bag. Well, I'm here at the UMAR Boxing Gym in the 1700 block of West North Avenue. With me is Mr. Marvin McDowell, director of this program. Welcome to the show.
How you doing?
All right, so tell us about your UMAR Boxing Club.
Well, UMAR, we've been in business since 1996.
Right.
And we're a unique program because we stress education.
Okay.
Our motto is no hooks before books.
Okay, tell people what hooks mean.
Well, hooks mean boxing.
Right, okay.
And the books means the reading.
Right.
So what we're trying to do is erase the stereotype that they do have on boxing and have people see it in the kids in a different form.
Okay.
Studying while they're boxing.
So in other words, the kids have to study before they put those gloves on.
Right. 4 days a week. 2 hours a day, they're in the classroom before they come to the boxing.
Okay, and what kind of things are they working on? Their homework here?
They're working on their homework. They're working on assignments. We have a computer lab.
Right. We
have a Baltimore City certified school teacher.
Exactly.
And Coach Sanders. And,
okay.
Anything educational-wise, we can get them right here.
Okay, now this is probably one of the best kept secrets in Baltimore City.
Yeah.
I pass up and down North Avenue here every day just about, and I never knew this gym was here. And I met you a couple weeks ago at the Safe Streets Initiative, and I was told about your program, and then done some homework and understand that you got a great thing going on here.
Yeah.
You got a wall here with a whole bunch of folks that apparently are good supporters.
Yeah,
we got the heavyweight champ right here.
Yeah, that's my wall of fame.
Okay, all right.
I met a lot of these guys, and they found out about the program. They was real excited about it. And a lot of them support us.
Right.
You know, and we're just trying to do things to give these kids a different outlet.
Right.
And let them burn their energy off and, you know, use their aggressiveness in a positive way.
Now, where do your kids come from?
Well, we're a citywide program. The kids come from all over the city. East, north, west, south. Even some come from Baltimore County, Howard County.
And what's your age for your kids?
Well, we start them off at 6.
Okay.
And the reason why we start them off at 6 is that once they've been in school, they're used to being instructed and following directions.
Right.
And we can teach them the boxing with that.
Okay. Now tell me how you got started in boxing.
Well, I grew up in Zaria.
Okay.
I grew up right around the corner on Baker and Division Street.
Right.
And there was a program a long time ago called Operation Champ.
Remember it well,
I'm a product by Operation Champ.
Right.
And that was a program that had everything and anything that you wanted to do, boxing, karate, weightlifting.
Right.
I'm saying they had everything. So I want to sort of model my program like Operation Champ.
Okay.
Get these kids something different where they won't get bored just doing the boxing.
And what did boxing do for you?
Boxing saved my life.
Okay, how's that?
Well, at the time that I was growing up, this area was drug infested. You know, with the heroin.
Right.
You know, people wasn't producing. You know, it just was a lot of crime and turmoil.
Right.
So boxing took me off the street, put me in a structured situation, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing today.
Okay.
You know, I've traveled all over the country. I've been all over the world, and I was inducted into the Maryland Boxing Hall of Fame in 1996. And I just wanted to give back and do something to help these kids like I was helped.
And let me ask you this question. In a society where there's a lot of violence going on, people may look at this as being, they look at boxing as being a violent sport. What do you say to people who say you're teaching kids violence out here?
Well, I can say that they're wrong.
Okay.
Because, first of all, I'm also the president of amateur boxing here in Maryland.
Right.
And boxing ranks 23rd as far as children's sports injuries. Most of the sports that are in school right now, the kid has a better chance of getting hurt than in boxing. The gloves are made to absorb shock and not give off shock.
Okay.
You have the head gears for protection.
Okay.
You have the mouthpiece, and you have the guard.
Right.
Okay? And you have the notable officials. If a kid nose start bleeding, you know, or if a kid is dazed and their eyes are out of whack.
Right.
the ref stopped the fight.
Okay.
Amateur boxing is very safe.
Okay. What is this room right here now, Marvin?
Oh, this is the no hooks before books area.
Okay, so this is there. You talked about where the education and everything comes in place. So tell me what's going on in here.
Well, this is sort of like a homework lab.
Right.
You know, the kids come in, they do their homework. If they need to get anything off and do any work on a computer,
Okay.
we have one computer. We have a certified Baltimore City educator, Landon Sanders.
Okay.
You know, anything these kids need educational-wise,
Right.
we have the help here for them.
Okay. So you got computers in here. They come in and do their homework, do tutoring and everything else in here. Let's talk to this young fellow over here. Young man, what's your name?
Dante,
So Dante, what are you doing?
trying to figure out what to do with this keyboard.
Okay, and tell me, where do you go to school?
In the Harbor East,
All right, and do you box also?
yes,
So tell me about boxing in you.
it's fun.
What's fun about it?
Get the box,
Huh?
get the box,
And you like the folks that teach you and work with you here in the boxing ring?
yes,
Have you had any fights yet?
yes,
Have you won?
yes.
All right, that's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. So this might be the next heavyweight champion of the world. So this is Brother Landon over here, who is the tutor and is an educator over here. So Brother Landon, tell me what you do with these kids in here.
What I do with these kids is I assist them with their homework, we assist them with social skills, increase their academic skills, and just give them an idea of what being successful is about. Try to be a role model, a mentor to them.
Now, you're a teacher in the Baltimore City school system?
Yes, I'm a program support teacher.
Now, what makes you leave Baltimore City school system all day long working with kids and come in here and give your time also?
Well, it's needed.
Okay.
It's needed, and if we don't do it for our kids, we can't expect no one else to do it.
Absolutely.
What you find out in Baltimore City is there's a high number of students who need the mentoring, the assistance,
Right.
just the role model, just
Okay.
to be a role model. As
All
a
right.
black man in Baltimore City, it's good for these guys to see responsible black men, giving back, to them.
I appreciate you for doing what you do and coming here after working all day long and coming back and giving to these young people. You're saving young people's lives in Baltimore City is what you're doing.
We sure hope so.
Okay, now let's talk to this young lady over here. Young lady, what's your name?
Jonay,
Your name?
yes,
And what are you doing?
my homework
Your homework? What school do you go to?
in the Harbor East.
Okay,
again,
and so tell me, do you box also?
yes.
A lady boxer, huh? So tell me what you do. Have you boxed? Who do you box against?
I didn't have my first fight.
You haven't had your first fight yet, but you've been training and working out and everything. Got your gloves on and everything.
Yeah.
Are you ready for your first fight?
Yes,
You excited about it?
yes,
Huh?
yes,
Do you like coming here after school?
yes.
Why do you like coming here?
Because I have an activity to do.
All right, all right. Well, I can't wait to see you fight. All right. Let me see that form you got there. Oh, I'm scared of you already. Okay, you're gonna be a good boxer. All right. Well, let's do this. Let's take a break, and when we come back, we're gonna go back out to the ring and watch the boxers out there train and work out, and we're gonna talk more to Mr. McDowell. So don't go away. We got more coming up on the Pulse. Okay, we're back with the Pulse here at the UMAR Boxing Gym with Brother Marvin McDowell, the director of this program. And this picture behind me is Joe Gans. So tell me about Joe Gans. Joe Gans is, first of all, we did a story recently about Mount Auburn Cemetery, and Joe Gans was buried there. I don't think a lot of people know about what a great fighter he was.
Oh, Joe Gans was the man. He was a world greatest lightweight ever to put the gloves on.
Okay.
A lot of old guys talk about him.
Right.
And, it kind of upsets me because, because he wasn't controversial, he
Right.
kind of like slid under the radar.
Right.
But the great stuff that he done in the early turn of the century, man, was fantastic.
Well, you hear about Jack Johnson and fighters like that,
Well,
but you don't hear about this.
But Joe Gans, a lot of people don't know that he was the first African-American world boxing champ. He was the first African-American world champ in any sport.
Even before Jesse Owens.
Even before Jesse Owens, because back during that time, they were just starting to develop baseball, basketball, football,
Right.
and lacrosse.
Okay. So tell me now, Joe Gans was from Baltimore.
Right.
And he was an entrepreneur also, right?
Right. He had a hotel You know where the main post office
Sure,
is?
sure.
He had a
Colvin
hotel
Street,
on
down
that
that
site.
area, yeah.
Yeah, on Lexington and Colvin Street.
Okay, all right.
You know, it was a huge hotel.
They tell me that he got a, he helped UB Blake also.
Yeah, well, UB Blake got his start.
Okay.
He used to play the piano in this bar that he had in the hotel,
Okay.
which he had a gym in a hotel,
Right.
and he lived in a hotel.
Okay, now, tell me about this 42-round fight that Joe Gans was in.
Yeah, well, he holds the record for having the longest championship fight.
Right,
He boxed a guy named Ernie Ann in Goldfield, Nevada. He fought him 42 rounds in the desert sun. Now, back during that time, all the natural training, you know, he worked,
Right.
he ran,
Right.
wasn't no steroids, wasn't no
Right.
treadmills,
Right.
wasn't none of that stuff. This man did everything natural, and I'm saying he fought 42 3-minute rounds
Right.
in the desert sun,
right.
and he won on a foul. The guy hit him low, and he was disqualified. But then later on, Joe Gans fought him again and
Okay.
knocked him out.
Now, how old was Joe Gans when he died?
Joe Gans was he was 35 years old when
Okay,
he
so he
died.
died a young man.
Yeah, he died from tuberculosis.
Okay, all right.
You know, yeah, from him making his weight all the
Right.
time. He used to lose weight and sweat and
Okay,
everything.
all right.
And he caught pneumonia and it developed into tuberculosis.
Okay.
You know,
Now, do you teach your kids to use people like Joe Gans and Muhammad Ali and those boxers as role models?
Yeah, I'm saying they are historical figures in boxing.
Right.
And what I'm developing here in this program is an academic Olympic boxing history trivia challenge, Smarts with the Art,
Okay.
where these kids can learn the local history. Maryland has a great boxing history with having Joe Gans as the first African-American world boxing champ. So what I am also the president of the Maryland Boxing Hall of Fame.
Okay.
The first African-American president of the Maryland Boxing Hall
Okay,
of Fame.
all right.
And I have all the information on all the Maryland Boxing Hall of Famers. And what I'm trying to do this summer, we have a summer reading program.
Okay.
And I want to teach these kids the Maryland boxing history. I have all the information on all the Maryland boxers,
Okay.
including myself.
All right.
I'm a Maryland Boxing Hall of Famer, and they'll be reading up on me too.
Now, if somebody wanted to donate money or bring their kids here or come and just see this gym, how would they get in touch with you?
Well, I can be reached at 410-808-1964.
Right.
That's my cell number.
Right.
And the gym number is 410-728-3600. And we do need help, you know, to keep this process going, to save
What kind of
these
help you
kids.
need?
We need financial.
Okay.
If you have any equipment, if you just want to give time to help.
Right, right.
You know, we take any kind of donations, or
Okay.
if you donate your time,
Right.
you know, we take that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Anything to help these kids to keep this program
Okay.
going, we really appreciate it.
Now, it's obvious that these kids with recreation centers having financial problems, someplace like this is totally necessary
Right.
to bring kids to come, keep them off the streets. The education piece, the exercise piece is all here.
It all makes sense.
It makes sense. All right, when we come back, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, I want to go over to the ring and let's look at some of your boxes over there.
Okay.
All right?
Good.
Don't go away. We got more coming up on The Pulse. Okay, I'm back here at the gym here now with Chantal. Chantal is a boxer here. She got pink gloves, but don't take those pink gloves for granted, all right? So Chantal, tell me about your why you're here at the gym here.
I come here to to train, to spar and stuff, and it's a good environment for real. So I just come here to get my mind off a lot of stuff.
Okay, so tell me, where do you go to school?
Coppin Academy.
Okay, and what does boxing do for you?
It helped me out. I mean, when I'm here, I come here and just train. It get
Okay.
my mind off a lot of stuff.
Okay. You any good?
Yeah.
Huh? Have you had your fights yet?
No, I had spars, and I be training a lot to get my first match.
And when are you going to get your first match?
I don't know yet.
Okay, but you're excited about it?
Yes.
And you like training, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, and so tell me, do you also do your studies and everything here too?
Yeah. Sometimes when I come from school, I come in the room and do my homework before I get on the phone train. Sometimes when I got homework.
So no hooks before books, right?
Yes.
Okay, you all get that pushed into your head constantly, right?
Yes.
All right, well, good luck to you in your first match. And also, good luck to you in school. That comes first, and then the hooks come second. So good luck to you. I saw you out there sparring a little while ago. I'm not going to tell you, well, I guess I'm going to tell you. I'm kind of scared of you. All right? there you have it. Don't go nowhere, Sharon. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. So there we have it. This young lady could be our next female heavyweight or whatever weight champion of the world. So let's hear it for Chantal. She's already a champion in my books. All right, there you go. Okay, we're here with another one of my boxers here. So tell me what your name is.
Zaria.
And tell me what your ring name is.
Zaria the Warrior.
Now, have you fought?
Uh-huh.
Tell me about your fights.
I'm 9-0, 1 knockout. I'm silver, Golden Glove champ, and I'm junior Olympic champ.
All that. So you got a lot of potential, huh?
Yeah.
Now, what do you attribute all your success to? What do you think is the reason why you've been so good in the ring?
Because I train, and
You
I
train?
got my trainers to help me out.
And who's your trainers?
Coach Dennis and Mr. Marvin.
And they work with you?
Yeah.
And not only do they work with you in here, but they work with you in that other room with your books too, right?
Yeah.
So where do you go to school?
In the Hubby East Academy.
Okay, so tell me about school. You love school?
Yeah, I like school.
And you like coming here after school?
Yeah.
So you're going to be a champ, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's right. Let's hear it for another champion. Let's hear it for the champion. Don't go away. We'll have more on the Pulse. I want to thank my guests here today at UMAR Boxing Gym on North Avenue. Let me tell you something. If you got some time, some money, anything you want to donate to this place, it's a worthwhile effort. Look at these young kids back here working hard, disciplined. Brother Marvin McDowell is working hard with these young kids, and all the other staff around here that worked with these young kids. And I'm so proud that I came down here today and watched these young folks. Who knows, we might have the next heavyweight champion of the world, but I definitely know that all these kids are already champions for what they're doing. So as always in parting, stay safe, stay informed, and
know what's before us.